this second-year passer.
Kate, I know you get tired of hearing me say there's no substitute for experience, but it is totally true. Taking the reins of an NFL team as a young quarterback, you want the game to slow down, and the only way it slows down is to get more and more of these opportunities to go lead your team. Game in, take the lead.
And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
A gain of 4.
Throwing from the gun.
2nd and 6.
Completed to his running back.
The second down.
And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line to gain.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no luck on his first look of the game, so they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short. Punt team headed out for the Orbits. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. Pulled in at the 20. So here comes their offense for its opening drive. And they'll be let out by their 4th-year quarterback.
2 numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but he took great care of the football. And of course, he cares less about those 2 numbers. It's more about the alphabet.
By man, he's in the clear. Keeps himself upright. To the 10. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Oilers don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shape the foundation of the preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one splits the uprights. And the Oilers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Return coming from the 6. Good work so far. He's got room. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35. Their offense headed back out for its 2nd drive of the contest. And they haven't got their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. All set to go now from the 35. Handoff now out of the gun. Breaks the tackle. Dancing past him. There he goes on the right side. And he runs this one in for the touchdown. The Orbits reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one right down the middle. And the Orbits tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fields this one at the 3. Jukes away from one. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Oilers and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And that passing touchdown he started this game off with just what we expected from somebody who you can see is among the NFL leaders in finding the end zone this year. They'll throw it here on 1st. Completed over the middle. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. They go play action on 1st down. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So it'll be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Off the play fake. He'll throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling.
That one's caught at the 10-yard line. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Oilers break the tie here in the first.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Oilers take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
14, Hornets 7.
Following a touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. He fields it from the 8. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Here comes their offense out again. And they'd love a repeat of their last drive, wouldn't they? Their first play was their only play as they ran it in for 6. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Terrific zone coverage. Wallpaper sideline to sideline. QB's got 2 options. Wait for a hole to open or tuck it to run. Chose the former, but the pass rush showed up before any throwing lane did.
Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see. Here's 2nd and 19. Keeps it on the option here. Fights his way through a tackle. And finally, they're able to bring him to the ground.
Keeps it on the
This
option.
drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12.
21-yard line.
3rd and long for him here. Has it downfield, working the left. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's going to bring up 1st down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he works his way for a gain of 4. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
Slot man motioned over.
6.
Throwing now off the play action. He's got some air under this one, deep down the middle. This is caught inside the 15. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that gives them 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 7.
Setting up, 2nd and goal. Looking in the air here. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
To number 82.
3rd and goal now. Can they find that final yard?
3rd and goal.
Looking to throw here. And this is going to be hauled in for the touchdown. The Orbits make it a 1-point game. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Orbits tie things up at 14. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25. Houston's offense back out now, ready to go. And with each team coming off a touchdown and scoring well early on, we've got the makings of a barn burner here, Brock, if they can keep this up.
Yeah, and as a quarterback, as an offense, it doesn't mean you over-try, but you just know, hey, man, our defense having a hard time slowing them down, and we've got to step on that accelerator.
It's a gain of 30.
And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Going now on first down. Setting up the screen. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to bring him down at the 36.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. We're all knotted up at 14. Back to Houston in just a moment. Welcome back. We're all set to start the second. Offense already out to resume its drive. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And he couldn't quite break it. Still a 5-yard gain, though. Third down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to keep them from piling on those yards.
And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Oilers take a second quarter lead.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
He's setting up to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Oilers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Orbits 14.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Return starts at the 3. Escapes the defender. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Orbits headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And we've seen some matching touchdowns as of late, so the scoring coming at a good clip, Brock. Let's see if they can keep this up.
You know what's fun, Kate? After all of these years, I have friends that are offensive guys and friends that are defensive guys. And my friends watching this one offensively love it. The defensive guys, they're climbing up their walls.
A gain of 31 yards. And a
First down, play action.
First down.
Ryan right side. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
First down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
To throw here on first down. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Incomplete from the contact.
They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch, but then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate. than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
And this is down all the way to the 3. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
From the red zone now. He's got it. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
To number 80.
It's second and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
Sign quarterback run here. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Orbits can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Just a great effort there from him, Brock, to take it upon himself, embrace the initiative, and turn that drive into 6.
You know, Kate, there was a day when you were watching Steve Young or Randall Cunningham, and that felt like a bonus touchdown. But that's not today. It feels like every quarterback's got to be able to score, be a dual threat on the ground. It's part of an offense every single team relies upon.
That one splits the uprights. And the Orbits tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This return starts at the 5. He dodged the tackle. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Oilers are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he sure has put on that chef's hat to dice up their defense early in this one. Quite the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance. Running it now out of the gun. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
He was taken down.
So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
First and 10 now from the 46.
First and 10.
Gun snap, they'll throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage with a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
They're going play action. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up third down.
17. Incomplete. Makes it third down and 12 yards to go.
Here he goes, third and long. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Oilers take a second quarter lead. And that is his third touchdown catch. Certainly enough to call this a very good game for him. And we're still in the opening half, so what else might he accomplish before we're done here? PAT effort coming up. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Oilers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Performance 21.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The offense headed back to the field. And in a high-scoring game to this point, everyone anticipating, well, even more points as they take the field. First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll come out throwing. Pass him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Well, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Prime Time in just a moment. Throwing it on second down. Catch made over the middle. And this one gets to the yard line before it stops.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
Third down from the gun. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
They're out now, ready to punt it. Takes it in at the 21. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And they've had a real connection looking his way in our opening half. Seems pretty clear that he's the one the coverage is going to have to adjust to and start slowing down. Pass play on 1st and 10. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Just a yard left to go on second down.
Brings up second and
Working now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Back to throw. Finds him on the slant. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. All set to go now from the 35. They are throwing it again. Catch made underneath by the back. And this one does not go far.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Sticking to the air here. Spins out of one side. Get a hand on it. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. It's 16 yards on that play. And it'll be 1st down Houston. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. Complete out to the right side. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Throwing it again here. And this is incomplete. Could have been a touchdown, but all it is now is a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
He's dropping back to throw. And he sails that one over the end zone.
Incomplete. Out of the end zone.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way. We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
35-yard line.
Slot man in motion left. Back to throw on 1st and 10. Cut out left. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe block as he's set out.
good.
One play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. To the air now on 1st and 10. Throwing for the end zone. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Week 6 is here, starting to get a little bit of a sense who starts now. And it starts with a good one in the AFC West. And it's the quarterback for the home side. This will wind up a touchdown. The Blues are hot. They improved to 6-0 with the win here. Up next, another intriguing matchup. And here is the running back. He's going to find a crease and take it 13 yards to the end zone. The Eagles improved to 4-2 on the year with another win. One more to show you real quick. We go to Houston. It's the Texans taking on the Baltimore Ravens. And it's the Texans QB. He connects here on a 36-yard touchdown. The Texans get just their second win of the season. They improve to 2-4. And with that, a look now at the rest of the action around the NFL here in week number 6. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. As this at the 6. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
First down and 10. At their own 34-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Caught quickly on the slant. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Throwing from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. They're going to try and throw it here. We've got a screen to the running back. Jukes away from one. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. To the line and sets. Here we go, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Still sticking with the passing game. Completed over the middle. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
Complete to number 17. 4 yards on the pickup.
He's got it on the bootleg.
At the 31-yard line.
Connects on the crosser. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. 18 yards on that play, Brock. And it gets him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Looking inside the red zone. Throws caught. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 8-yard line.
A give now from the gun. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
They're throwing it. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Oilers blow the lead coming out of halftime. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring into a defense. Other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
That one right down the middle. And the Oilers take a 3-possession lead. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. He fields it from the 8. Escapes a defender. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Their offense running back out now. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. Starting this drive with a design run. Only able to get back to the line on that first down play, so no gain. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out.
At the 25-yard line.
Trying to throw this from the gun. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Caught, nice game left side. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Running back sent in motion.
First down,
Throwing now on 1st down. That one's complete right side. And he's brought down after a short gain.
complete to number 80.
2nd down now, they need 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 47-yard line.
Motion the slot man right. He's going to throw it again. Has him on the quick hitter. On the move, past the 40. And they're going to bring him down at the 36.
17 yards.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
First down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
From the gun, here's a handoff. He finds him 6 yards on that 1st down run.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Here's a quick pass to the right side, cut. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. It's gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. He's going to throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And they stop him. He's marked down on that 18-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that gives him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
In the red zone now. Cutting in the goal line. Oh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play.
No gain on the run, and we've reached the end of the 3rd quarter. Just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's 2nd and goal. He's going to throw this one. And cut in the end zone for the touchdown. The Orbits get it back to within 2 possessions. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
That one splits the uprights. And the Orbits cut the lead down to 10.
Orbits 28.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. This return starts at the 5. He dodged the tackle, and he's brought down just inside the 25. The Houston offense out and ready to set up shop. And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
They'll work against the blitz. Finds him over the middle. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Drive entire straights. It's 3rd and 9.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Past the line, he's going to run for it. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and it'll be 1st down, Houston.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
So after the incompletion, still at that 40-yard line for 2nd and 10.
At the 40-yard line.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. It is caught left side. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. They'll run it from the gun. Tried to get this one outside, Brock, but he did not make it. They stopped him right at the line of scrimmage. He's short.
Right at the line of
The
scrimmage.
Oilers about set to punt.
It's 4th down.
And that punt hits and kicks out of bounds beyond the opposing 35.
1st down and 10.
This offense getting all set for this series. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Airing it out to start this drive. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Looking right, and he finds him. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st.
Complete to
All
number 8.
plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
At the 42-yard line. A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
You're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Oh, he batted the touch pass forward. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll throw here on 1st. Short pass brought in. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Working quickly here.
San Diego, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Working now from the gun. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25.
1st down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Throwing it again here. He's got it in the red zone. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Working quickly here.
For a San Diego first down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
They kick the running back in motion. From the red zone on first. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
Out of bounds down at the 7-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Handoff now from the gun. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. And it brings
Shotgun
up
now on third down. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing fourth down.
I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Kicked well, and this is good! And it pulls them back within one score here in the fourth.
His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. This is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. You've got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
This makes it up to the 25. The Oilers ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. They're already on a modest little winning streak here. Currently in position to stretch it to 3 games as they take the field again. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Back to throw now. We've got a screen to the running back. Shoves one away. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they make the stop. We're going to say about the 37-yard line. Now, before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half. New set of downs from the 37. Looking on first down. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. Running for the marker on second. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it'll be first down, Houston.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Oilers leading by 7. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Here's a design run. All right, here we go. Second down. Hand off to the back. And he will have the first down there. And they can start to celebrate now. That's going to lock up this victory for them.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Drawing up the design keeper. Kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. He's keeping it, trying to get it forward. So hard work rewarded as they take a well